Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is your July reading. It will span roughly the 1st to the 15th of the month. Of course, energy is fluid though, so it may permeate a little before the 5th. The 1st, okay, but I said the 5th, so the 5th may be significant for a number of you, okay, but it may also permeate a little bit after the 15th. Okay, so from the 1st to the 15th, after which point we'll have the mid-July reading. All right. Now, before we explicate these energies here for you, Aquarius, there's a small announcement. I know that a number of you have been asking if I have any social media accounts by which we can connect, and I've made a Twitter account specifically for Alchemy in You, so feel free to connect there. The handle is Alchemy in You, Twitter, and I'll be posting any announcements there and any sort of news about the website, so on and so forth. So feel free to connect there. Otherwise, let's get started, Aquarius, on your reading for July. Okay, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and out popped the Ten of Wands, mirroring the Ten of not the 10 of the major arcana, but the 21 of the major arcana. Okay, it was 2 10s, XX, and 1. And it's the world. So there's a profound new beginning here for you. Giving precedence to what must come full circle, what must close, right, before whatever is, I'm hearing next, whatever is next to step forward, to come in. And for a number of you, this may be speaking to energetic clearing house, right? The ways in which we have wielded our passion, I'm hearing our livelihood for a number of you, how we have regarded what we do and how we do it. Maybe under review. There's the recognition that I'm hearing for a number of you, it's now or never. It's now or never. And you're standing at the threshold. For a number of you, I'm hearing at the finish line. That you step through. Into this new world. And it means not only, right, and not even the transformation of, let's say, your surroundings, for example, right? Your environment, the world around you. First and foremost, whatever this shift is, signifies the transformation of you and how that changes your world. So you are at the forefront of whatever this transformation is. It's on you, right? I'm hearing to awaken to higher realms, to follow suit, to follow your heart. I'm getting your heart for a number of you specifically. And I'm zeroing in on this blue, aquamarine, turquoise color of this butterfly, which is such a stark contrast, right? It's like a burst of color as compared to the rest of the colors that we see on this card, and right, the Ten of Wands that looms at the apex. So. There's a foreshadowing for you that you recognize, that you're aware of, as it pertains to this new beginning. You feel it coming, you know it's there. You know it's there for you. You know what, I'm hearing, transforming and transgressing even, determines your newfound reality of self. How do you exist in your world that you create? How do you color whatever that canvas is with your colors that speak to you and your emotions? You understand that making this shift means changing your ways on many levels, right? We're seeing it in terms of lifestyle, habit patterns, right? Even the simplest of things, the supposed simplest of things, are all energetically valid in making us a part of the world that we make up. So we, right, being the creators of our world, and your spread very much speaks to that with the Magician, right, and your theme overlaying the Mother of Wands upright. The Magician's looking over at this closing house, whatever this period of energetic cleansing, I'm hearing follow through is, and right, and throughout your reading, you've got this slight itch. Okay, so there's something that you're getting to beneath the surface, that something that just has not fully, completely felt totally right. Perhaps you didn't feel fully at ease with it in some way. For a number of you, perhaps, right? Hopefully not always, hopefully not, but there is this retrieval of, I'm hearing disarmed youth. Okay, now, lots of fire here for you. You have the Four of Wands, the Daughter of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and you've got the Mother of Wands. And your theme, which underpins the Magician, strong fire energy speaking to creation. Okay, now, I'm hearing there is this foreshadowing. You're getting a taste of whatever this, I'm imagining like a I believe that's the name, Wardenberg wheel. And there's something about the stimulation of whatever this new beginning is for you that it's like pinpricks. Like you are waking up to the sensation even of what it feels like to pursue this new land, this new world. The horizons of creativity. Okay, I'm hearing fundamentalism for a number of you. That was coming through for, I believe it was Capricorn. Okay, or was it Taurus? Capricorn or Taurus? Or Sagittarius. Okay. Now, you have quite some overlap with Capricorn. Okay, who had overlap with both Sagittarius and Taurus. So, okay, you may want to check those videos out if you feel there may be crossover, if you have a rising sign or moon sign of any one of those signs. But there is this impending, I'm hearing obligation of creatives, whereby you feel it's up to you to create what you know is your dream, your standalone dream. It's your process of discerning what that dream is, of capacitating what that dream is, of dreaming of that dream, right? When you close your eyes, I almost said Sagittarius, Aquarius, at night, or at any time during what we consider to be day, what do you dream? What is yours in every dimension? The lights are twinkling, even in the dark. And you know that, and you feel that, and you accept that the journey is yours to make to these lands that twinkle for you. That you know come by way of the alliance with this vibration, this newfound vibration, as I'm hearing it for a number of you. I'm hearing finding yourself, finding your capacity by which you create and thereby transmute the density of one reality to the next. There's something about raising, elevating, raising vibration, and you realize that creation and the process of creation is a fundamental key component of that. A key component of that. When you create, right? Think of creation. It's fire, it's passion, it's action, it's drive, it's motivation, it's the divine spark in all of us. And when we stimulate that creative potential in us, it transmutes whatever stagnant energy, right, may be or may have been in the past, in the now, that we've carried with us. When we create, we're just dynamic. We let it go. We just are. We are not attached to our past necessarily, right? Because creating is so dynamic. It's so spontaneous. Right? When you think of the fire element, spontaneity, similar to the air element, right? But fire doesn't look back. It doesn't look. It just is. It just acts. It just professes. It just moves, right? It's the movement and the dynamism of fire that transmutes what has been to a state that's changeable. And so it's this altered consciousness that precedes the altered matter that you realize you're creating every moment, Aquarius. I almost said Sagittarius again. So if you know Sagittarius, if you're Sagittarius rising sign or moon sign, then you may want to check that video out. But you're tuning into the profundity of energetic resonance with self, with your dreams. And whatever remains as a time of the past or a world of the past, you're coming to the point of seeing as separate from you, from what you are to create, and that your past doesn't define you, and that your past doesn't define your capacity to dream. It's all energy. It's all awareness of energy. And so where we are aware of where we may be holding energy from the past, and recognizing where we may still be holding hands with energy that is not of that future vibration that we see and feel for ourselves, is waiting to be stepped into. You're taking a good close look. At how you contribute to your energetic reality, first and foremost, and thereby, right, the tangible, material, physical world that you create, which is just a cycle, right, of energy and the transmutation of it as you may feel fit, right, depending on what stage you feel you're at in the process of creation, and right, which is really just the transmutation, mutation, transference, channeling of energy. So you're recognizing your thoughts, the power of them in the process of creation. Changing your thoughts may mean changing the way that you see your creative capacity. And whatever this path is, this very, very enlightening creative path is, you realize that it comes by way of not controlling how we think about it, not controlling our thoughts, strategizing it even. It comes by way of unhinging our mind from our intuitive perception of what stands before us, not because we see it, right? But because we don't, right? It's the power of that seeing, Aquarius, that you're really getting attuned to. And did you see that light just got that much brighter when I said that? Your flashes of insight, right? That very Uranian sort of energy, Uranus, planetary ruler, right? Very eccentric, innovative, progressive thinking. These flashes of insight. I'm hearing bolts of insight, lightning, and here we do have, right, a bolt of lightning striking the Eight of Wands, right, in the center of your spread. So there is shakeup, but I feel that it's very much, first and foremost, yet again, internal. It's perceptive. It lies in your approach of what it takes to capacitate your dreams. And you're recognizing the weight of dreaming in the process of living those dreams. And you're heeding this. You're heeding this. Whatever this recognition is of, I'm hearing sci-fi, but whatever the recognition is of these channels, alternate channels of awareness, even I'm hearing for a number of you, different ways of going about what we have known, different ways, it's like roundabout ways, almost maze-like ways, taking an alternate route, which is a very Aquarian thing to begin with, but there is this stepping out of the box completely. Right? And of course, general reading, take it as you will, Aquarius, but as I'm feeling it for you, I'm hearing you're heeding the whispers, you're heeding even the shadows. What you don't see tells you so very much. As I'm feeling it, you're feeling it. I'm hearing regimented ways and rules do not apply. It's a very intuitive energy for you. And it's that intuitive energy and the heeding of those whispers, yet again, Aquarius, that help clear the path of all this debris, be it energetic, right? Be it literal, be it any way that it resonates with you. It's the simultaneous, right, alliance with our mind's eye, that vision that we hold, that dream, and right, the recognition of what somehow isn't a part of that. I'm hearing that escape, that world, that idealized state of complete resonance of self. Aquarius, I'm hearing you're not shying down from the shadows. You're taking this all in stride. And yet again, you're viewing it as fundamental, whatever this clearing is, fundamental to the uprising of what really is. Of what really is. And as I say that, these two cards popped out. The Chariot, upright, beautiful, overlaying the Seven of Wands in reverse. There is this passion for this new beginning, whatever this is. It speaks to you, striking out, literally out of the box. However you take that, Aquarius, however you resonate with that, striking out in pursuit of these lands that speak to us as the individual that we are, right? As the highly unique individual that we all are. That part of us that is just so nameless, faceless, soundless, even. That part of us that just thrives on our authenticity. I'm hearing being true to us. That is the fire that churns the wheels forward, that spins the wheels. I'm hearing that for a number of you. And it's holding fast to that vision, Aquarius, that illuminates this path forward, that I'm hearing gathers all the resources that may be necessary to make this journey forward. And so it's interesting because we see movement forward, right? Chariot, Cancer's card, water energy. But there is fire, right? That is inherent in the driving forward to pursue our passions, right? The stallion. And so, right, we see this movement forward, this decisiveness to take the lead, to take charge with what we feel, with what we know is true just for us, just because it is, not because we rationalized it, right? And yet, at the same time, there's this underpinning of a furnace, of what drives us and compels us to make this change altogether, that is not seen, is not heard, may not even be understood, right? And again, like passion, feelings, they're just impulsive almost, right? We feel what we feel without necessarily thinking, right? Like I'm gonna feel this way about this thing. I'm gonna plan to have this emotion, right? Like feelings, passion, drive. It's just honest. And right, even if we don't have the reasons for why it is that way, the way we feel, we're surrendering to that, and we're so adamant. I'm hearing Confucius. So whatever that may mean to a number of you, Aquarius. I'm hearing you're presiding with the force that lies within. And to some, right, that may be confusing. Right? Others may not understand from their vantage point, from their perception, right? The rationalization of what they see from their perspective. And right, you may feel like you don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing either. And I don't need to know what I'm doing to know that it's right for me. And you're confounding that reality, that is not your reality, because you feel the reality within you. And that reality is so very personal, is so untamed. I'm hearing untamed, unwashable. I'm hearing unwashable. And you're standing for that. You're not just standing for that, actually, Aquarius. You're running for it. You're pursuing whatever this is. Mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul. Right? On this stallion, we see the moon, right, on the third eye chakra area of the stallion's forehead. Right? We see the pentacle hanging from its neck. One pentacle. We see the alluding to fire, right, with the sun in the background. We see resonance, right, with self. And it's just merely the clarity of traversing the path that is ours, that gives us that solace. And that complacency, even in the darkness. In the darkness, right? And it's so interesting because you'll heed that. You will absolutely heed that. Look at that, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay. You saw it, right? The deck split. On the upper half of the deck, you have the Death card in reverse, overlaying the Two of Pentacles upright. A few cards, right, wanted to slide out on their own, and it's the Star, the Four of Pentacles, the Son of Cups upright, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. You are siding with whatever this dream is. Absolutely. The Star came out again for you right here. Now, okay. The Empress faces the main deck. Speaking of creation, right? And this theme of darkness yet again, and light. But not because, right? It's day. And so I was about to say, right? Just as my elbow shuffled these cards out of the deck, you see here on the third eye chakra area of the stallion, a moon. But you also see the sun in the background. So there's something about this dichotomy, right, of light and dark, knowing and not knowing, seeing and not seeing, but always knowing, right, regardless, because there is that light always there within you that you see yourself through. And it's almost as if the stallion is oblivious, unconcerned with whether or not the sun is actually shining. Because it has the moon. How ironic, right? Ironic, however you want to see it, however you consider it. Because the moon, right, comes out when it's dark. There's this feeling, Aquarius, of I don't need to know. I don't need the light. I don't need to know if it's day or if it's night. I can find my way through any time of any day or night, because I'm not guided by what I see. I feel my way through this new beginning. It's so beautiful, Aquarius. It's all me in this new beginning. It's all me. And I am my stability. Not because what stabilizes me or gives me a sense of security shackles me to the ground, but because it gives me this sense of synchrony of self, whereby I'm moving in the direction that's just right for me. However that path may waver about, it's my path. And I go where the wind blows me, right? The butterfly. So, there is, right, this absolute new beginning. I'm hearing consecrated lands for a number of you, and this has been coming through for a number of signs now. But, right, Ace of Pentacles, mirroring the Death card. What comes by way of pursuing just what you feel, just what you sense, I'm getting what you sense for a number of you. And right, it's like this itch that I'm feeling right throughout your reading, Aquarius. It's sensing, right? Think about it, when you itch, you don't really, it's not like you see something specific, usually. Right? An itch is somewhat mysterious. It's like, what am I itching? Why am I itching? I don't see, right? But you just know, you just feel. And your instinct is to itch, right? So there's something, right, about the sensing your way through whatever this is. It's almost like an echolocation of some sort. And that's the step to forming the foundation of this new beginning, settling your roots, grounding yourself in this new beginning, dropping your seeds. I'm hearing that for a number of you. That takes precedence, right? It's like, first, you must be free, unhinged, so to speak, as you may feel it, to even recognize these lands, to seek out the opportunity. I'm here to begin again. And so whatever this process is of reflection, of what, it's like, I'm taking off. What am I bringing with me and what am I not? Am I bringing anything with me? What serves me here, right? It's like I've got one pentacle on my back. I've got the moon on my, right, third eye. And there isn't really anything that can separate me from what I just feel in this very moment of pursuing exactly what I know is mine. What I know I'm here for. And as I say that, right, before we part here, intuitively split the deck. Son of Cups again popping out for you, overlaying the Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse. Lovely to see the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Hermit, right, Virgo's card on the other stack. Okay, and it speaks of this reflection, simultaneous movement, change, right? Somewhat like the Chariot, as I'm feeling it for you. But, right, there is this reflective period of illumination, of coming to stark clarity with what is it that we feel this passion for, this drive for, zeroing in on that with almost excruciating detail. So that flame becomes so hot that it's the only color that we want to paint. And there begins, right, Aquarius, the journey to, I'm hearing consecrating these lands again. And you're thinking, where in the past, right, I may have been coloring with colored pencil, right? Like one color. Not even colored pencil, pencil, right? And maybe I didn't even know, I didn't realize, right? I was just coloring in pencil, right? And now it's like this excitement, this thrill that it's time to bring the color out. That's what I'm hearing for a number of you, to bring the color out. Right? And it's the vivaciousness of that color that you are almost, it's like preparing, infusing your brush with to take the stage. It's beautiful, Aquarius. Enjoy July. I highly recommend you to check out your rising as in our moon sign as well, as oftentimes those may provide you with further insights into your situation. I know, for example, I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun sometimes, so it doesn't hurt to check it out. Okay, 2 more cards out for you. Okay, again, this reverse Nine of Swords, accompanied by the Lovers upright. Now, this may be absolutely a love situation, one that speaks to the pursuit of passion, right? For whatever it may be, for whoever it may be, for whatever situation it may be. The love of self, right? First and foremost. Coming to a place where we are accepting what we feel, the love that we have for all of us, and thereby all of us together, right? As reflective beings, energetic mirrors, so to speak, right? However you want to see it. There is this duality at play, right? And where you preside with just what you yet again feel, just again what you, where the wind takes you, where you're compelled to just flow, you recognize that the intellectual mind and the need to very clearly discern and understand and speculate upon what you just feel, right? You just feel, has no place. Has no place where you're flying, right? So thank you so much again, Aquarius. I almost said Sagittarius again. So if you know Sagittarius, if you have a Sagittarius rising star moon sign, then you may want to check that that video out. Yes. Okay. Nonetheless, if you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute them for you. All right. Nonetheless, thank you so much again, Aquarius, for tuning in. I hope this reading was helpful for you in some way, and I will be back soon with your mid-July reading. Until then, enjoy the beginning half of July, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Aquarius.